You like the wrinkled hoodie? You like that? It's fucking, I don't care. That's why. So here's an advanced version of the Mahatma control. Now, if you haven't seen the Mahatma control, I've done it about 1,000 different times on the channel. You get the card in the middle, and you're able to overhand shuffle, and not only peek at that card, but you're able to control it right to the top of the deck. Now, this is going to be a more advanced version of the Mahatma control in that it's going to look a little bit cleaner. The way this looks is that you're able to take the card and put it in the middle of the deck very fairly, square it up completely into the deck, and you're still able to do the control just the same. Now, this is going to be a little bit more advanced because you're doing an angle jog. Now, this is going to be able to apply not only to one card, but several cards. So this kind of has the advantage of being able to square up several cards in a deck at the same time and be able to control them, much like the original Mahatma control. So the way this one works is that you're going to take the top card and put it in out-jogged in the deck, just like this. Now, you're going to hold the cards, essentially putting more pressure with the middle finger and the thumb on the upper part of the deck here. What this does is that if you put pressure on this corner and squeeze it into the deck, naturally there's going to be an angle jog at the side here. And as a matter of fact, the card is going to also angle over here, right next to your pinky. Right there next to your pinky of your right hand. So that's going to happen is that your pinky is going to contact that card and actually pull it to the side, just like that. So now you have the card angle jogged. Of course, this is covered by the squaring action of your left hand. And this is a very exaggerated jog. But you get the idea here in that you're able to square up and show the side of the deck and even the front very clean. But at any point in time, you could just engage that half by pulling down with your finger and continuing off in the Mahatma control just like normal. So at speed, it should just look like you're taking a card, squaring it up into the deck, being very fair, and giving the deck an overhand shuffle. There should be no indication that you have any sort of control over the card. So one more time, you're out jogging the card by putting a little bit of pressure on this upper left corner. It's going to naturally step the card in towards the right. So then you could use your pinky to pull it to the side. Again, it's not going to be this much. This is usually exaggerated here. But then you could show very cleanly that the side of the deck has no sort of gap or break. And you're able to engage that card by squeezing down with the hand and continuing off in the Mahatma control just like normal. So again, I mentioned that it's possible to do this with multiple cards. And the way we do that is the exact same way. So you're pretty much going to squeeze these two cards in the deck. You're going to do the same action of side jogging the cards just like that. But now, instead of just normally doing an overhand shuffle, you're going to straddle grip these cards just like this as you turn to overhand shuffle the cards. So when you grab the first chunk, you notice that those cards are going to come out and you could continue the overhand shuffle just like that. So it's going to be very important in this particular version of the move and variation to do the out jog closer to the top of the deck. You don't want to out jog cards closer to the bottom of the deck because then it's going to be harder to disengage the cards. So as you square it up just like this, you're going to grip the cards once again in the straddle grip position. As you turn, I'm going to give the exposed version here. As you grab the first chunk with your thumb, those cards get stripped and added to the back as you overhand shuffle. So this is a great way to do a multiple card control here where you're able to control not only just one card, but you're able to control 3 cards simultaneously, again, under the pretext of doing a little bit of a sloppy shuffle. So that is the advanced Mahatma control. Again, it looks really nice with one card because you're able to square it up into the deck. There's no noticeable gap. You could square the deck very cleanly and still be able to engage the cards in an overhand shuffle and control that card right to the top of the deck. So that is the advanced Mahatma control. Again, part of this little toolbox. Somebody called it the card cunt series. That's pretty much what I'm going to refer to it from now on. But please leave a comment below as to things you want to see on this particular series of card cut moves, of Pig Cake's favorite card cut moves. So thank you guys.